take a ride on Tony the Pony. Let's take a ride on Tony the Pony. Let's take a ride on Tony the Pony with Mr. Pineapple. Oh yeah, it's Mr. Pineapple's Wonder Hour. It's recording. Right. Welcome back to the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It's episode 4 now. I only got 2 left. Ooh. So let's get straight into it. This episode opens up in the past, in Wakanda. Bucky getting over his fear of words. I thought this were really cool.
I mean, it's a scene I didn't know I needed until I saw it. I was like...
Because obviously in the previous episode, when they break out Baron, he can't use the words on him anymore.
Yeah.
Like he does in Civil War. And she's like, stare into the fire while I tell you these words. And then he cries a bit and, you know.
My eyes are hot now. I can't see.
I like to have like little... like 1 second flashbacks from everything. Oh, yeah. It was cool. It's nice to see the Winter Soldier actually be the Winter Soldier.
Yeah. I'm loving how much he's like he is still like part of that, the whole Wakanda stuff. Like we'll get onto it later, but
yeah. And then it takes us back to Bucky, Zemo, and Sam's hideout. And I like how Bucky's just honest. I was just like waltzes in like, yeah, we're after you, Zemo. You've got like so many hours. Good luck.
Yeah. So if we've got thingy now, aren't they? Basically, he confirms that they're not really trying to kill him either. They just want to put him back in prison. I think pretty much. Just we were talking about it last week, weren't we? About if she were killing him, it would kind of be weird. But
yeah. I just love the banter between them three. It just gets better and better. I like how he says something about Nazis and the Avengers.
Don't talk about my friends that way. We're not talking about the Nazis.
Nazis aren't our friends. It's great. And I love how they explain that the serum corrupts people. Which we get into it more later on in the episode, but I like that. It's pretty cool.
Except for the bit with, let's say basically there's one that it didn't, and then Zemo was just like, yeah, but there's no, we don't have another Steve Rogers, which like kind of shows that as much as Zemo like did against him in Civil War, he does recognize that Steve Rogers is a good person.
Yeah,
I was like, that's nice.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that.
Big boy Steve. And then we get into the tracking down the flag smashers, aren't they? This episode is very much a catch-up episode to episode 3, which was very Zemo-centric. Now this one's more new cap flag smashers kind of thing. Right, the flag smashers are supposed to be this secret group hidden away, right?
Yeah.
But on every piece of equipment they've got, I've got
a wet red hand.
I like some nice marketing there from this flag smashers. Great.
You know, put in someone's office and you pick up the calculator and then you look on the back and like, are you a terrorist?
And I like how their defense mechanism is to just walk away and hide in another room. It's like, where is she? Quick, hide! Hide in the closet. Zemo sings Bar Bar Black Sheep.
Oh, I mean, I need to say again, Zemo. I'm a big fan of Winter Soldier, one of my favorite Marvel characters. But Zemo is getting up there now. He's
great, isn't he?
So good.
They've gone full Zemo, and I love it.
He's just. They could have just released that 1 hour dance mix as this week's episode, and I'd have been happy with it. He's just great.
Lovely.
The whole bit with the Turkish delight, and my son used to like Turkish delight.
Yeah. I was like, does he have a son, or was that just a lie?
Well, this is something I talked to Mr. Pineapple about with Civil War, because I was like, did they ever was it ever mentioned that he was actually a baron in Civil War? So in Civil War they kind of painted him as just this guy who returned home and his flat with his family had been blown up. But I suppose it could kind of like still fit with him being a baron. It's just that it was wherever his dad was, like in a mansion rather than a house where they all got blown up. But I think he did have a family, because that's why he was doing it all, weren't he?
Yeah.
He at least had a wife.
I've just looked it up because I was like, I've got no references for this episode, because I was like, I couldn't really pick up on one. But just talking about his son, I just realised that is probably a reference. He does have a son in the comics.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's just mentioned, kind of thing. He's not really, just like a plot device for him, which is, it's cool to show that he's a family man, I guess. But yeah, as soon as he was singing Bar Bar Black Sheep, I just thought, you can't sing that, Zemo.
Gosh.
It's the first thing that popped into my head. But yeah, it's just great. I mean, I did put pedo Zemo because, he's giving kids candy. It's a bit odd. But I like how he's using, like, the little, don't know if they're tramps, but just street kids as, like, information.
He's like Sherlock Holmes and his Irresistibles, or whatever they're called.
Irresistibles?
I can't remember now.
That is a very weird name for a group of kids. The Irregulars.
There you go, that's it.
It's weird to see the whole team because this is when Cap comes into it. He just, strolls down a set of stairs and he's like, "Oi, what are you doing?" Yeah, it's weird to see Cap. Battlestar is his name. We called him Black Star last episode. Oops.
Cooler name, in all fairness.
Yeah. Falcon, Bucky, and Zemo, all them five just, strolling through a random street. It's just weird to see.
Yeah.
But I like the dynamic of the group. New Cap is just such a dick.
Yeah. I mean, we touched on this before, how we said last week, even the week before that, we're like, he's probably going to be a bad guy. And he's just, you can see him being more and more of a dick with each episode that goes by.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so they meet up with New Cap and Battlestar, and then they follow the kids, the street kids, the Irresistibles leads to the funeral of the person we saw in the last episode, that old woman that the Flag Smashers cared for and shit. I really like the line where Falcon says, "I've lost people too," and then she says, "No, not like this, you haven't," because it kind of touches upon the thing that we keep talking about, how no one actually dies in the MCU.
Yeah.
Because she was pointing to the casket saying, "You haven't lost anyone like this." So it's pretty cool. I was like, hey, that's kind of a little self-dig at themselves for not killing off characters. So
Grandad's dead.
Yeah. It might be a reference to Steve as well, I guess.
Yeah, because we're still not sure if they kind of talk about him like he's dead. So we're still not sure if he's just off in a retirement home.
That's still a speculation into Steve dead. Guess we'll get onto that. Zemo. Am I jumping a bit ahead?
The fight with because Falcon goes in and they talk about it, and you can kind of see some of her argument, and maybe she's not. I mean, she talks about basically like she's doing it for a reason and all this business, and he basically gets to. Where is that later? Where he basically gets to say, "Oh, it doesn't matter if they're innocent; they were in my way."
Oh no, that is now.
Yeah. And he kind of gets her to realise, yeah, you're kind of being a bit evil there.
Yeah.
And I think she does take it on board, which.
There's a lot of nearlies in this episode where characters are nearly persuaded to do something.
Yeah.
Or act a certain way. I do like the contrast between her and Falcon, though, because she was explaining how Falcon's in a country that doesn't support him and stuff, and like he's going away like around his battle a different way and stuff like that. I like that. And then obviously, big old
dumb cap.
Besides
that,
I'm gonna run it.
Because you can definitely see in this part where he's kind of like pacing and he's.
Yeah, he's kind of, because he says give him 10 minutes and then he's kind of thinking, no, he's going to get killed in there. I've got to go in because I'm big boy Captain America.
Yeah, but there's definitely, like, you can tell that's the point where something's not quite right about him. Like, he's got some issues, which gets called up later when him and Battlestar say about, like, his medals, and he's like, you know what I did for those medals, and...
Yeah.
So even though he's got the medal, he still might not be Captain America. Like, the medals don't make the man, etc., and stuff he's done.
How he said, how he got them medals, people don't actually know.
Yeah, and it's probably not very Captain America-like, which we will be coming back round to towards the end of this discussion.
Yeah. And then she runs away. Before this, we get to see the other super soldier serum that she's got. The last of it seems. And she runs away, and then Zemo just shoots her, doesn't he?
Yeah, he gets out and he puts he's just a lad, isn't he? They're all like trying to fight him, and he's just like bang.
Walks around corner, bang, right in the stomach. She doesn't die, we must add, obviously.
Yes, like twice, I think, maybe. Still, I think he managed to shoot her a couple of times, but regardless of the point. But he starts smashing on them. Yeah.
I was like, as soon as he saw all them super soldier serums, he's gonna smash the shit out of them.
Yeah, because he picked him up and it's all everyone. There's like a hint of, is he gonna?
Yeah, I was like, nah.
And then he smashed her. And I'm like, and the conviction of his character, I don't know if I class him as a villain anymore. Really, like he's got a goal, and it's not an evil goal.
His goal is to rid the world of super soldiers, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it seems specifically to be super soldiers, which is weird.
Yeah, because surely you then have to look at something like Vision and go...
Or Hulk.
Yeah.
Or Thor and stuff like that.
Or Captain Marvel. Yeah. I'd love it if he kills Captain Marvel.
I guess super soldier serum he can kind of control a lot easier than a big green man.
Yeah, you can stop them from being created rather than...
Yeah.
It's probably not within his remit to stop the heroes that already exist.
And then straight after this, Wang, he gets shielded, doesn't he?
I'm pretty sure that I kill a person.
Baron Zemo, he's cool.
I mean, he took a shit. It's like
shield to the neck.
And I'm like,
yeah. And then we guessed it, didn't we?
Picks it up.
New Cap picks up the last thing of super soldier serum and he puts it in his pocket, and I'm like, we're good. We're too good at this guessing game.
Yeah.
I mean, we thought it'd come either in the next episode or the one after. But yeah. And then the Wakanda people.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're
good.
Yeah.
I wrote down the name, but I'm not going to try and pronounce it because,
No.
Because I've actually got a name for their little group now, I guess.
They're like, you don't have jurisdiction. Like, we've got jurisdiction wherever we are. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's great. It's good to see all them women in action, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like, some of the stuff that we do.
Again.
And how they just poke Bucky's arm off.
Yeah, it's just like turn it off and it falls off. And you're like, oh well, fuck. All right then. I do like how Bucky refused to get involved in the fight for a while because you can see his like allegiance with the Wakanda stuff, and he don't want to step in, and also he wants to see Cap get his head kicked in.
Yeah, and then Zemo just sneaks away, doesn't he?
Did he say the El Chapo?
Yeah. Can't believe the El Chapo does.
But yeah, what else? What's something I was going to say about that fight? Oh, I'm going to say again, great way of doing like strong female characters. She's banging. Like,
yeah. I like it where she twirls in the air with a spear. I like. Yeah.
I can't fault this series. I'm going to have to point at it and go, this is a really good example of doing strong female characters. Like, it's just great. They're all.
Yeah. Sharon Carter. I mean, she's in this episode, but she don't really do much.
No, she just picks up the phone and it's like, all right, I'll go on Pornhub or whatever she goes on.
But yeah, and then we get to see the decline of Cap.
Yeah.
So like the final breaking point, because he got his ass handed to him by the Flag Smashers early on in the episode.
Yeah.
And then he gets his ass handed to him again by just Wakandans, and he's like, but not even super soldiers.
Yeah,
what's wrong with me?
That line for me, I was like, oh, he's donezo. He's broken here.
Yeah.
Because is it before this bit where he's talking to Battlestar? Because there's two conversations, isn't there, where Bucky talks to Sam about, would you take it if you had it? And he's like, no, I wouldn't.
That one's first.
Is that first? Yeah. And then we see Battlestar talking to Cap. And he's like, would you take it? And he's like, damn right I would.
Yeah.
And it's like the parallels between the characters, and
So is that scene's straight after this one, isn't it?
Is it? I can't remember whereabouts it happened because I know I was trying to figure out at what point has he taken it, like, because he doesn't show you him taking it, it just like shows you him turning up, doesn't it?
See, yeah.
I think it does that take place after the Wakanda thing then? I think it did, yeah.
Yeah. See, the weird thing is, because we'll get onto the last kind of section, I guess, where Bucky and Falcon go back to talk to the Flag Smasher woman.
Yeah.
Because she's kind of threatened.
Yeah, she rings up Sam's sister, which I can understand some of the stuff in the first episode now, setting up for why that would make Sam deal with. But I mean, I still don't think they needed to do half as much of that episode on that character for the 2 times she's impacted on the story, one of which was completely pointless.
Yeah. So yeah, and then this is where Sharon comes into it, and she's like, "New Cap's in this building, go get him."
Yeah, it's a trap.
So like that bit happened so fast. I was like, "Wait, what? What's?"
Yeah.
Why are they going after? All right. But yeah, they obviously find where the Flag Smashers are hiding out, and New Cap and Battlestar go to kill him, really, don't they?
Well, this is something. But yeah, they go to kill him. The fight ensues, and it pretty much some stupid bastard comes at Winter Soldier with a knife and gets basically just destroyed. I was like, as soon as I saw someone going in with a knife, I'm like, of all the things you could fight that man with, a knife is not one you pick because he just does him in. But yeah, that happens, and then Battlestar gets thrown against the wall, doesn't he, pretty much? And
yeah, well, Battlestar gets taken, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Because them two go in together, and then he gets taken, and then Falcon's the first one to get there, and we see a fight between New Cap and one of the Flag Smashers. I thought this is where he takes a super soldier serum, because he's like losing the fight for a while, and then it cuts to Falcon getting there, and then next minute, boom, he smashes the guy through a fucking wall, and then bends the fucking bar, doesn't he?
Yeah. Well, one of the things in the fight is he throws the shield, and one of the first bits is he throws shield and it ends up in the wall. And I was like, he's got to have taken either that shield is extremely overpowered, or he's taken it, especially considering he pulled it out of the wall. But I was like, we went to this and like, we're going to see him take it halfway through in desperation, or has he gone already full and taken it beforehand, which he had.
Yeah, and then obviously a big fight happens. There's some cool bits. And then basically we're all fighting in that main bit, and then the main flag smasher woman comes and tackles him into a fucking pillar, doesn't she? Then Battlestar dies.
Yeah, and he's all like, "Wake up!" And the Ewok scene from Endor, where he's all like, "No, don't sleep, Ewok."
You know what I love is that we're all fighting, we're all enjoying fighting, and then as soon as one person dies, we're like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, like the Flag Smasher's like, "Yeah, we'll lure Cap and Battlestar here, and we'll kill him." And then they kill Blackstar, and they're like, "Oh my god, what have we done? No! Oh my god, I killed Battlestar!" And then I'm like, "What was the point? That was what you were trying to do. What?"
Like, they're coming at them with knives and everything, but when they actually kill someone, we're like,
"Oh god,
"Oh no!" I guess it was because it was probably the worst person to die.
Yeah, I don't. Were they trying to kill Battlestar, or was it just Cap they were trying to kill to send a message?
I'm not even sure if they were trying to kill him.
Did he like jump in front of her to save Cap or something? Did he do something to like an element of self-sacrifice?
I think he just kind of like intervened in the battle, and then
Because she's like,
because
she's like superhuman fighting someone else. She's like superhuman strength. What?
The guy grabbed Cap, like,
oh yeah,
was squeezing him, and then he ran in, tackled that guy, and then she just ran in and fucking bash.
Yeah. Yeet.
Pretty brutal death though. And he's just like, ugh. And he's shaking him, and then
in all fairness,
Cap.
Like, let's echo this back to Civil War when Rhodey falls out the sky. He's obviously taken some extreme back injury. Tony doesn't just start shaking him. So if Battlestar was alive and he's taken some extreme spinal damage, you just don't shake him because that's just going to make it worse.
And he slaps him in the face.
Yeah, slap.
Wake up. Wake up! And with super soldier serum, he's probably just like ripped his arms up at this point. Yeah, and then we see the turning point.
Oh.
The full snap into evil Cap.
Oh, I enjoyed this scene a lot.
Yeah, I love how Bucky and Sam kind of run after her for where she ran from, but then it's just like, no, fuck this shit.
I'm getting this guy.
And then he jumps and lands on that. I find him really cool when he's evil. I was shit's popping up. And then we get the brutal public execution.
You can't see my hands. I was trying to do like this, holding the shield up, but the background got rid of my arms.
Yeah.
And it's like,
it's
for me.
Shield throws to the back as well.
Oh yeah, bong, bong. And
this is we should say this is the male kind of henchman guy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
It's basically he finds himself at the point, or pretty much where Cap does at the end of Civil War, and he's like, is he gonna like just decapitate or just cave in Tony's head? Yeah. And obviously Cap doesn't. This Cap just smack, 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 smack. And then, because obviously the name of the episode is it In the Eye of the World or In the Public Eye or
something like that?
It's something to do with like the world. Oh, is it The World Is Watching?
Yeah, yeah.
The World Is Watching. Obviously, there's basically a group of civilians and they're all recording him and taking pictures of Captain America in another country, just killing this guy with the shield. That's supposed to be the symbol of like freedom and heroism. Oh, and then he stands up and he puts it on. And I think for the first time, we see blood on the shield. I don't remember seeing blood on it before. Like, not like from... Yeah.
Did we see blood on it in Endgame?
In Endgame, he just gets, like, cut up.
I know it gets cut in half, yeah.
I don't remember seeing, like, anything on it. Not from, like, Cap attacking someone.
Yeah.
Or, like... I could be wrong. Correct me in the comments.
I just wanted to
see my letterbox, whichever.
The decapitated man. I was like, no, it's Disney. Remember that it's Disney. Yeah. You're not going to see a decapitated man. Obviously, Sam, Bucky, and the main flag smasher woman's just watching this in the crowd as well.
Yeah.
Next episode's going to kick off, innit?
We've got 2 more left now, haven't we?
Mm.
Or should we get on
speculation? Yeah.
First one I want to ask you is Flag Smasher Lady.
Mm.
She gonna go good or bad?
I think she's going to be a plot device where she gets killed by Cap, and then we go straight into Falcon and Winter Soldier versus Cap. Because
I can see that.
Yeah. Or, I mean, she hasn't really had an arc yet, which is annoying.
So maybe next episode's about her and Bucky and Falcon and Cap separately trying to get to her.
Maybe. I can just see it just kicking off, like, from the start. Because obviously
it just leaves off
there,
doesn't it? Do we think that Bucky and Sam are going to walk off, or do you think they're going to come and try and take the shield off him?
I think they're going to try and fuck him up.
And then fail.
With the help of the Flag Smasher, it could work. Because I don't think she's the type of person to just watch one of her people.
She's going to try and take him out, and then he'll be like fucking her up, and then Sam and Falcon, no, not Sam and Falcon, Bucky and Sam come and like break it up and save her and drag and like rescue her from him.
Maybe. I really want them to just get the shield back in this like 5th episode, though.
I want them to be. I want Sam and Bucky. I want to see them both use it against him.
Yeah.
In the final fight, that shield needs to be used to beat him.
See, I kind of want it to happen in this first 10 minutes of this next episode. Just them just go straight into the fight, try and get the shield off him, and then something will have to kind of break it up and make them disperse.
Oh, do you think? Right? I mean, a really, really neat open to the show, to the next episode, will be like a news report of like Cap seen attacking Man, and basically like the world coverage of.
Yeah.
Because again, one thing I love about this show is it's doing a really great, fantastic job of addressing the whole blip snap stuff. It's fleshing the world out a lot more than goddamn Spider-Man did. Like the problem with this series makes me think Spider-Man's a bit shitter because it didn't really do anything with this stuff.
Yeah.
But hey, I don't know where I was going now. I got sucked into how much I'm actually like.
News report you was talking about.
Oh yeah. Because obviously all the different continents and countries and the allies aren't what they used to be. Do we think basically this is going to be viewed do you think America's going to disavow Captain America and say this is nothing to do with us, he's doing his own thing, or do you think America's going to stick with him and all the other countries that are like, whoa, you can't be doing this, are going to kind of rally against America? And
maybe.
Do you think they're even going to touch on the geopolitical implications? Big words.
I think they have to. And I think, because next episode is the episode which has supposedly got the cameo in.
Or makes us cry.
Yeah, I think that would be a good way to get Wakanda and Black Panther involved. I think it's going to be Black Panther either way. I think he's probably filmed this last cameo as his last kind of thing. Or they've just kind of gone against him and put a random guy in a suit and made it Black Panther. I think they've got to address that, though. I think America might stand with him, and then that's going to be the turning point for Falcon to just go full against the government.
He's just going to be like his own thing now.
Yeah. Because it's edging that way, isn't it? Because he's still with the government. He's still trying to make things right.
Well, there's a lot of the stuff that they're doing regarding, like, is it the GRC?
Yeah.
Because
they keep mentioning that.
Yeah,
aim, and well, like that's
got to be some kind of like aim Hydra. It's going to be some new bad faction, surely.
Yeah, I think America's going to back Captain America. Flag Smasher Woman's going to be like, you're really going to stand with your country when they're backing that guy, and then Falcon's going to be like, right, I need to do something properly about this. What I love is like Falcon's got no powers, but he's standing his own ground.
One of the things I wanted to mention was he melted that guy's face. He was like,
oh yeah, with his jetpack.
With his jet. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that guy would have no face left. He just looked like he'd been slightly like, oh no, that's hot. I'm pretty sure it'd be full Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I'm a big fan. I like how, though he's not got super strength, he can still fight because his wings seem to pack quite a punch. And
yeah, he's great. I love him in this. I weren't a massive fan of him in the rest of the MCU. Like in the films, he didn't have a.
He was just kind of there.
Yeah.
Great. I was going to say the most badass thing he did was in Infinity War, but then actually that was War Machine who did the carpet bombing in front of the Shield Wall. So he didn't even. He just did some screaming with his machine guns, and that were it.
Yeah.
But
where do you think Zemo's gone? Do you think he's going to be in this show now?
I think that might be it. Because he's free. They don't know where he is. He's escaped the Wakanda, he's escaped prison, he's escaped them. So he can go off and do his own things. I'd love for him to turn up and be like doing the whole like, yeah, I couldn't let you guys die and I've come to help again. But I think it's a really good exit point for his character.
Yeah. I think there's still like wiggle room to fit him in with the Power Broker stuff because we still haven't seen the Power Broker, and obviously they're still keeping Sharon on as like a side character, so it'd be cool to see him team up with her and take down the Power Broker as kind of like a side thing.
Have we got enough time in 2 episodes?
I don't know, because obviously he sent that message to them in this episode, to the Flag Smashers. He's gonna be involved some way. There's a lot to tie up. Like,
is it, or is this setting up some other stuff?
It might be if there's a season 2. I'm down for
a season 2. Or another series, because that's the thing with this. If the TV series is going to be as wide spanning as the movie series is, this stuff could get addressed in like not Loki, though we've seen the trailer for that now, and that looks banging.
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, jerking off. But like they could do like another. So what we got coming up? I don't know what. Is it Shang-Chi? That's a film, innit?
Yeah, we got like She-Hulk and stuff like that. It'd be cool to have just a series set in that, like John Wick-esque.
Oh yeah, this is what a lot of.
Like make it a Sharon Carter series with like Zemo in there as well.
Yeah.
But just call it like, what is it, Mandapore? That'd be cool. And to have the Power Broker as the main guy. It'd be really cool to see that as like a tease for something else right at the end of the show. And them actually reveal who the Power Broker is.
Do we think it's going to be someone we know? Like a past character that's like...
I don't know.
Watch it be fucking what's his name? And Mr. Pineapple just empty his ball sack all over the screen. Fucking leader.
Yeah. I mean... It'd be an interesting way to bring Red Skull back into it, I guess.
Well, he's thingy though, isn't he? He's off guarding the
Soul
Stone.
Leave, though?
I don't think so.
The
last time we see him is when Nat and Thingy see him, and he's just like chilling in the background, and then at some point Cap's like, "Yo, trying to Infinity Stone."
Yeah, true.
But I'd like to think that Zemo, Sharon, Power Broker is setting up for some other stuff. Because I don't think there's enough time left to really do the stuff that's been there justice. And I'd like to see it explored, like, as you say, Mandrake, whatever it's called. I want to see that explored more. I want that fully fleshed out. Like, he obviously fits in well there, like his character.
Yeah.
And obviously Marvel have realised we love it, considering they've released the 1 hour dance cup, and like we love it. He can't die now. Like with how much they know people love him, they're going to be milking that cow for all the money they can.
Yeah, because that's what we do best.
Yeah. So
we think the last 2 episodes is just going to be tying up with Flag Smashers, killing it. Do you think Evil Cap will die?
I mean, do we think Zemo's going to come back to kill him?
Maybe.
And that that'll be the. I mean, I'd quite be happy with the big fight happens, they beat him, and then just bang, and it's just like Zemo on a hill with a fucking sniper rifle, just scatters his fucking brains on the floor.
Well, it's like a conclusion to, yeah, I'm still a bad guy.
I mean, would he still be a bad guy at that point? Because Cap's the bad guy. Killing super soldiers make. I mean, he's definitely an anti-hero at this point, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I think Cap might die, or do you think they'll put him in prison?
We like to do that, don't we? We like to just kind of take him away, but
I'd like for him to end up in prison and something happen and he end up going to like Russia or something. So I can't remember where it's from, and I think he'd make maybe a decent Omega Red. Because we've not seen anything to do with Omega Red yet, and he's cool as fuck. He's like Captain America plus vibranium tentacles out of his goddamn arms. It's like Whiplash, Captain America, Wolverine. Now kiss.
That would be pretty cool. I'd be happy with that, or Zemo just shooting him. That'd be a cool end.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up in prison and he ends up with the whole thing of like, you know, the black super soldier from episode 2.
Oh yeah.
They end up like using him to like.
That'd be cool. It's like a contrast.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And have them experiment on this new Cap.
Yeah.
Be cool. Full circle, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, is that all?
I've got a question for you.
Cool.
I kind of can't say exactly because obviously WandaVision had more episodes, but like the point we're in now, so probably just before the flashback episode, because that was the second to last episode, weren't it? We had the flashback episode in WandaVision with all the DVDs, and then the final episode. So before that episode, how are you comparing what we've got from Winter Soldier so far to what we got from WandaVision? Better, worse?
First 2 episodes of this show was hard to get through.
Yes.
There were a few bits in it that were all right, but these 2 episodes I've just watched are way better than anything I saw in WandaVision.
Yeah.
Like WandaVision were just kind of like it was all about the mystery.
Yeah.
And what you thought was going to happen, and then it just didn't pay off at all.
Wet fart noise.
Yeah. Did I don't even know if I enjoyed like all of the setup to WandaVision as well. I think there was a lot. I think because I'm not a massive sitcom fan.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I think
you missed a pineapple.
To be a sitcom fan to really love all that.
All the references.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this a lot more. I don't think it can go in a direction that's going to make it worse now.
I can't imagine it because we're still going to get some more action. It's definitely gone down the, like I was saying to after this to Mr. Pineapple, I said I think you're going to enjoy this now because episode 1 and 2 were like he's not going to enjoy this. I don't think he'll enjoy the first 2 episodes.
No.
But 3 and 4 are definitely like Winter Soldier kind of that feel you get from.
I guess the first 2 episodes were setting up the lives after the blip, and obviously, you know, just exploring that kind of world a lot, which was all right, but
I think they could have done it better.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I don't think, unless they're going to kill off Zemo for no reason, that'd be the only thing that'd annoy me.
They can't kill off Zemo. I'm not bringing back, is what I'm going to say to that one.
Yeah. See, I still think Black Panther's going to be the cameo. Do you think that too? Yeah.
I mean, I have to admit, I was surprised when we saw one of the opening. Well, not the opening shot, but one of the shots was like boom, 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 Wakanda. I'm like, holy shit! Actually, showing us Wakanda. So I can see with that, they might use some. Do you say he shot some stuff for?
Well, I
Is
don't.
it
I
Black
don't know.
Panther or
No one knows really. They just
what
said
they've
there's
got?
going to be a cameo. I'm just saying. I think it would be cool if like
It was such a
he shot a cameo
Yeah.
and stuff before. Or you know, they could go down the weird way of just making him in the suit and having like a voiceover kind of thing. But
The thing is, if they're gonna do that, if you're gonna have him in the suit, you'd have to show him dying. I think if they're gonna in the suit,
Yeah.
he's gonna be in a fight. This is gonna be probably the last we'll see of Black Panther. They have to show him dying. I don't think they kill him off in the TV series.
no.
I think there needs to be a nice little shot of him in a Wakanda or something, like not even maybe even linked to the thing, but like talking to whoever, and then like it kind of like fades out and he'll end up dying of something off screen. Like,
Yeah, I think it'd be weird to make it not Black Panther now. Like all the setup with Wakanda, just be weird to throw in like fucking Ant-Man for no reason.
imagine, right? Black Panther turns up in his CGI suit, saves everybody, saves the day. Mask comes down, and there's two possibilities that'd be amazing. Old Man Cap, just there we go. Old Captain America, or Paul Bettany. Not even Vision, not even White Vision, just Paul Bettany. Like, yo.
So it'd be cool if it was maybe like the last scene, but we know it's going to be episode 5. Like if he took his mask off and it would kill Killmonger, and then we were like,
whoa,
what? And then they could go straight into, yeah, we're gonna explain this in Doctor Strange.
I 100%. I've said this before. I want him to be the new Black Panther because he killed it in that film.
Yeah, it's gonna be his sister, though, isn't it? I guess that would be kind of cool as well. If she took the mask off and it would Shuri.
From what I remember, from what I understand, in real life she's a piece of shit. She's like, is she like a big Christian anti-vaxxer? Like,
I don't know.
I'm pretty. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I apologize if I am, but I'm pretty sure she's very like
Odd
just
views.
like got some really shit political views. Like, you know, only the Americans can kind of get to that kind of level. Shit American view. Like, I don't think people should be vaccinated because the frogs are gay or whatever. Just the dumb shit they get up to.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think if they did put. I mean, I won't be surprised, but I don't think it'd do well if it was her as Black Panther. I wouldn't be interested in going to the cinema to watch it because I didn't like the character very much. There wasn't much there other than she's just a smart ass.
Yeah. Bring Killmonger back. That's what we need. We need Michael B. Jordan.
Great.
Yeah. Shall we end it there?
I think so. Yeah. I don't think there's much to add on there. It was amazing. Someone came at Bucky with a knife. Dumb fuck.
But yeah, we'll see you in a week's time for the second to last episode. Right. Stay fresh, guys.
Stay fresh.